Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Toronto find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7, but as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Line hard to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Guerrero over at second. Gurriel at first. One gone. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way.
One ball, one strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Trent Thornton is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Frazier is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. Count remains full. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 10.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting up, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 44.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the stretch.
Nope.
Ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKinney giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Look out. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Strike called. 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Down is 1 and 2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder, Randall.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Toronto. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Hit on the ground to third. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Razor.
So digging in now, Torres. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Billy McKinney flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for two. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot.
And this one will bounce into the wall. McKinney isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that's the first out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
A man at second with one down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees,
digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day on an error his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw. And
the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 now. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. To first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Halfway home, tied at 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2-0 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Two men are on with two men out. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Billy McKinney. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
McKinney.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And 2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Luis Cessa will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Rowdy Tellez is on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 44.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
2-0 now. First and second here with nobody out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Andujar fields it cleanly. Torres at the bag. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Matt Shoemaker will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Matt Shoemaker.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
The first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 5-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Line drive to center field. McKinney is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready now, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
2 out with the man at first. One and one.
1-1.
Shoemaker comes set. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Changeup called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McGuire corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-3 New York. Adam Ottavino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ottavino is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And right into the shift. And there are 2 away now.
Now that
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here's the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Andujar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah.
over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0. Nope. That's inside.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three and two, full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Justin Miller trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Gio Urshela will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-3. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here it comes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Very high, 2-1. Now here it comes. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Billy.
Standing in, Billy McKinney. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In for strike 2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Popped him up. LeMahieu calls for it. 1 out.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Tommy Kingley enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Tommy Kingley.
Kevin Biggio will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch in there, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jays get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
To the plate now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pause and the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he misses there. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder, Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Two and one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Cessa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.